Welcome back to the Weebinati Podcast. It is Time and Greed back today for what is episode 14 or something like that, I believe. Last week was the post-Thanksgiving episode. This week is the week or 2 weeks before Christmas episode. Almost going into the new year. A lot of shit going on, moves being made, stuff happening. What's going on in your week, Greed?
Um, hmm, I mean, just been really chilling all week. I ain't gonna lie, I've been tired as hell lately though. I don't know. I think it's the weather. It's snowing like a bitch over here in Illinois, so it's just I
Y'all
don't know.
still
I
got
think
to
the
go to
weather be
work.
cooking.
Y'all still got to go to work through the weather.
Yeah, it don't matter what level of snow at. Unless houses is getting snowed in real life, like niggas still got to show up. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Just because Illinois, we already too
mm.
used to the weather, so they feel like niggas ain't really gotta stay home from work if it's
But
a lot of snow.
bro,
Snow
nigga,
be cooking a lot of places though.
bro, it cooks Memphis, bro. When I'm telling you, we get
Yeah,
s-
y'all lives more south
we
for
get
sure.
like 1 inch, nigga. Niggas talking about it's over with.
The world ended.
Yeah, bro.
That's real life. Bro, I wish I low key lived in a state like that though. I ain't lie, because you get out of work that way. Sometimes niggas be getting paid still,
Yeah, bro. Like I don't think there
and that
was
shit
a
clutch.
like I don't think there was a year I went to school I didn't get out for snow. Honestly.
That's crazy. Yeah, nah, bro. Niggas over here, we still on catching that bus, still sitting in class. It didn't matter, bro.
And
It like it legit had to be like real bad. Like I'm talking like I said, houses getting snowed in. I'm not exaggerating. Shit, bro, like dead ass. But like
and we
if it
ain't
if
got
it, if it ain't that bad, we going to school.
and them niggas don't invest down here in snowmobile machines like that. You know, all they do is throw salt on the street and call it a day. I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna say, yeah, bro, like that's the thing about the South. That's why Texas had that crazy ass thing a few years back, bro. Cause
Oh,
y'all in the South, y'all not built for that type of shit, bro. Like y'all not prepared for it.
yeah, they don't try to
So
be. Yeah, it's
the
weird.
worst, the worst could really just happen to y'all. See, nah, bro, we be having like snow trucks like all the time throughout the day, bro.
No.
Like we'll even like late as hell at night. I left last night to go get some food. It was like 2 a.m., bro. It's just me and the snow trucks on the street. Like
Damn.
they be working, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a bad snow in Memphis next 2-3 weeks though. I've been seeing all over the U.S. It's been snowing like a bitch.
Bro, that shit so fucking that shit sucks, bro. Yeah, this definitely one of the worst years. Chicago ain't had no year like this, or Illinois, I should say. Just ain't had no year like this in such a very long time. Like where it's just hella fucking snow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we ain't had that in a cool minute, bro. Cause like we usually get a lot of snow. We more so we be like cold as hell. We
Yeah.
ain't had like hella snow though. Cool minute, like probably especially this early because we started getting snow in November,
Damn.
like heavy snow in November, bro.
Did it snow on
Normally we
Thanksgiving?
don't get that shit till like the end of yeah, it definitely snowed on Thanksgiving, bro. We normally don't get snow, bro. It was snowing from like early November, bro. Not
Fuck.
like the beginning, but like early, like second week, so forth type shit. And
Fuck.
then uh
That shit would have me
bro,
so hot, bro.
hot as hell. Like it just that's when it started and like it gradually just got worse over time. But normally, bro, like last year and the year before, shit, even the year before that, like I said, bro, it's been a cool minute since we had snow. We ain't get like mad snow or it ain't really start snowing for real until like mid to end of December, bro.
So imagine what
But like we got
January
that shit
finna
like
look
a
like for
whole
you.
month in advance type shit. Oh yeah, bro. Like January, damn near February be fuck. Like the entire month of January is terrible, and then half of like February,
I ain't gonna
it
lie
don't
though.
like it be tweaking.
I ain't gonna lie. I've always wanted it to snow on Christmas. I always thought that'd be cool as fuck.
Bro, that's how it's supposed to be, low key. Like you gotta think about it, like we grew up watching like TV shows, cartoons and shit. Like it's always snowing on Christmas, game. Like that's like the idea that was like painted in our head as kids growing up, bro. So like I always had a snow for Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's when I got older and I realized other people never had that for real. I was like, bro, that's weird. Like, how do y'all feel when y'all be watching cartoons and shit? Like, y'all don't be experiencing that shit for real, bro. Like, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for niggas that didn't grow up with that too much. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it's
That's why I want to go to like a city like New York for Christmas or some shit one year. Not even to see the tree lighting, just to be in that bitch lit.
just to be in the I see it, but like I will say because I lived in it for so long, I don't really give a fuck about it no more. Like I could live in somewhere that don't really get snow at all, like Miami
You know, I
or
feel
Arizona.
like it was always bad luck though. I was talking to Kelly about this the other day. I was like, bruh, notice how like every time in like TV shows or Christmas movies or whatever, every time like the whole plot of it is, oh, we're going to Barbados or Hawaii for Christmas to escape the snow. Some bullshit always happens. I'm
That's true.
I'm like, bro, I feel like I can't risk it. I can't risk going to trying to go to like Cancun or
To
some shit
experience
for
the snow,
Christmas. To
bro.
escape
I
the
mean,
snow. Cause if you
oh, to
try to,
escape the snow.
yeah, like when niggas try to go to Hawaii or some shit for Christmas and they be like trying to be in warm ass weather, I feel like that's
That
always
shit
a
dead.
bad plot point.
I I feel like being in warm weather while Christmas is going on is so weird. Like wanting, like I don't know, bro. Like I get wanting to just be in warm weather, period. But to celebrate Christmas, bro, you down there gotta be. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that's how the media has taught us. That's how the world has taught us. Like growing up, bro. Like snow and Christmas are connected, gang.
Do you
So
have any
like I
shit
said,
you
but when
doing
I
for Christmas?
nah, 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 hell no. I'm at the crib. Like I ain't gonna lie. So Christmas fall on a Thursday this year. So does New Year's. We don't get New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve off. So I'm working that Monday through Wednesday, and I got off Thursday, and then I had to use a PTO day for the Fridays coming after Christmas and New Year's. So
Mm.
I'm giving myself like a nice little 4 day weekend. I'm one of them niggas, bro. One of my coworkers called me weird for this, but like if we have a random off day in the middle of the week, I gotta take off the rest of the week. I can't like work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday, and come back on a fucking Friday and then be off again for Saturday. I can't do that.
Yeah, and then be like,
Like,
I had a good holiday type shit. Yeah, I get you.
hell nah, that shit dead, bro. Like eat, like I can't do that, bro. Like the shit either gotta fall on a Monday or a Friday for me. Then I'm like, okay, cool. I won't take off days, obviously, right? But if it don't fall on a Monday or a Friday, bro, like it could be any holiday. It don't even got to be just Christmas. But like, let's say if it fell on a Wednesday, nigga, I'm using PTO days for Thursday and Friday. I hate working, going back home for one day, then having to come back to work again the next day. I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Cause
no.
then it take me out of my mojo. You know what I'm saying? Like you start work, especially on a Monday, right? You starting work and you like, damn, bro. All right, let me get back in my headspace. Like, today's Sunday. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to get back in my headspace for work. Let me get back in my headspace. Let me lock in. Let me get ready to go to this fucking job.
Yeah.
So you locked in, right? Then you get like this random Wednesday. You just get a Wednesday off. And then you like, all right, but I got Wednesday off. Then you gotta come back to work Thursday. Hell nah, bro. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know.
Whole
I
week
don't
might
like
as
that.
well be over with at that point.
That's what I'm saying. Once I hit the crib, and I don't got to come in the next day. The whole thing cooked. See me next Monday, because
Yeah.
I'm so wired. Motherfuckers just so wired like that, bro. That's how school work,
Is
and
your
especially
job
since
one of
after
those?
school,
Is your job one of those where you got to use all your PTO before the end of the year?
yep. Like before, like our cycle come up again. So my job cycle is every October. So we like our yearly reset is every October. So I got all my PTO back in October, and I got to use all that shit up before next October, which is not hard, especially when you know how we be all going on trips and shit. You know, niggas be needing off days for that. You know, so it's not hard to run through that PTO. But if you're somebody that don't really take too many trips or got a lot of friends to do shit with, I could see it being very hard for you not to spend the PTO. Like older niggas, bro, that work at my job, they don't they don't take off much because they not what the fuck are they doing? They older. You know what I'm saying? They got families at home, they got wives and kids at home. Like, bro, they ain't doing shit for real. And so they always just bring their ass to work. So by the time October come around, some niggas be taking like damn near 2 to 3 week long breaks, bro. Right before October. Like we won't see these niggas again until October 1st type shit. It'd be like the first week of September. They like, all right, this bro, like this old nigga last day until October 1st. We ain't finna see his ass again. And like niggas be doing that, bro, because they be having so much goddamn PTO. They gotta burn through it. It's either you use it or you lose it. But they recently just came up with a rule in my job. Like before, my boss was trying to be real like nice about it and just letting niggas just go home. But I think his boss been getting on his ass about that. So he like, all right, man, if y'all don't use it, if y'all don't use that shit, y'all just lose it, bro. I can't help y'all no more. So now it's really on some you lose you use it, you lose it, or you lose it type shit.
Mm.
Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no saving that no more. Like they just gotta use that shit or they gonna lose.
Nah, that makes sense. Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. It sounds like sound like you wrapping up the end of the year. You got anything else going on?
I mean shit. Other than like streaming and shit, nah, not really. I mean, I've been streaming, been chilling, been grinding, been going up on Twitch, been going up on TikTok, just grinding, bro. Just letting the day, day by day. Just going crazy. That's it.
Type shit, type shit. Okay. All right. Did you see that all the Rumble last 2 weeks of the year? This finna be the biggest superhero year ever. So
2026?
yeah.
I think so.
And
Or
not this
I
finna be
honestly I
the
think 2027 might be bigger. I ain't gonna lie. But I see what you're saying.
essentially this gonna be the Infinity War and Endgame of Cape shit. Like
Yeah, for
like
sure.
dude, I saw freaking fuck. I saw they gonna have Daredevil, Invincible, and The Boys all airing the same weeks. I'm like, bro, y'all are burnt. I'm
Bro,
like,
that you know what
niggas.
though?
I'm like,
What the fuck came out in the beginning of this year, bro? Daredevil, Spider-Man,
but
and
Spider
Invincible,
Man.
no?
But I don't feel like when you when it's like that, Spider Man ain't make the how do I describe like Spider Man. Your friendly neighborhood Spider Man. At least
Oh
compared to
shit, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker was hitting for me. I
no,
ain't gonna yeah.
I'm not saying it wasn't hidden. I'm saying it didn't. It made big waves, but it wasn't the biggest wave compared to how Invincible, The Boys, and Daredevil
Nah,
finna hit
hell no.
this
Like
year.
everybody won on it. I don't even think
Yeah,
everybody was on Daredevil. But I think Invincible, I agree with the Invincible and the boys though. Everybody. Like you couldn't avoid that. Everybody was on that shit.
yeah. So
But
beginning of
like,
this year, and
yeah.
then immediately we go into June for Brand New Day, and then right after Brand New Day, we got Doomsday. Also, we got Wonder Man next week. Uh, and then we also have the Endgame trailer dropping next week. The Supergirl teaser just dropped an hour ago, so for the trailer next week. Oh yeah, Supergirl's next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Super
excited for that movie. I'm
Supergirl,
very
Brand
excited
New
for that
Day,
movie.
Doomsday, Invincible, The Boys, and Daredevil. Man, yeah, no, it's. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck's gonna happen.
I mean, I honestly I don't really think it's no different from this year, bro. I think we had just as much, if not more, damn near like film and just television media content come out this year too. Like we had
But as
hella,
far as
bro.
superhero shit though, this next year is different,
Yeah.
bro. That's what I'm saying. Like
Nah, I don't know. You think it's different? I
it's
think
bigger.
I don't know if
It's
it's different.
bigger. It's bigger. It's bigger. Like in the sense that
Is it bigger
uh,
for you? You might have to say in your opinion. I ain't gonna.
no, that's weird. Okay, no, it's not different for me, nigga. It's literally the finale of The Boys, and Invincible's biggest antagonist is being introduced, and then
What
Supergirl, and then Brand New Day, and then Doomsday. I feel like those movies speak for themselves. To be honest, this year only had like Fantastic Four and Superman, which those are big movies, but I feel like and Lanterns next year too. Like, bruh, nah, yeah, this year ain't gonna be able to go band for band in the history books with next year in 2027. Honestly,
am I allowed to disagree with you? Because it sounds like you a little hurt by it.
what do you, nigga? What?
Am I? Can I like?
Are you trying to be funny? Or are you like,
No, I'm dead ass.
how
I
am
am
I hurt?
smiling, but I'm dead ass.
How am I
Okay,
hurt by
so
it? That was a
because
weird
you called
ass
it
comp.
weird,
That was
but
weird.
okay, so what I'm saying is like we had Invincible this year, we had Daredevil, we had Spider Man, we had Superman, we had Fantastic Four, the Return of Fantastic Four, we had Ironheart, we had what I said TV, film, and media in general. Yeah, I was gonna say Sinners, but nah, I ain't gonna say that. We talking about superheroes. But yeah, bro, we had like I'm saying we had just as much. That's what I was saying. Like we had just as much like TV, media, like movie content. Like I feel like this year, next year, and the year after, like it's just busting all around. Like I don't think any year really smokes one. You know what I'm saying? As far as like amount of like media we're getting, amount of content we get. Of course, yeah, the events and the stakes are probably higher for the boys. But if you ask me, I think Invincible had a way harder this year than it will next year because of Conquest. Like he not gonna fight Thrag next year, is he? Like I don't think so.
I don't know.
That's what I mean. Like I get what you saying as far as like Avengers and everything. That's why I said like I don't know. I feel like this year was pretty good, bro. I think this year was really good actually in terms of like media we've gotten for superheroes. I don't think it's
I got a
terrible.
phone call. Keep talking about heroes.
I think
Hey, what's
what I
going
mean
on?
is like next year
What's going on?
has
What's going on?
a lot of crazy
Yeah,
shit
I'm good.
for sure. But I think this year
Miss
also
you too.
has just as much as insane stuff too. Like I don't think next year completely smokes this year unless you're a super fan of a lot of what's going to be going on next year is what I'm trying to say. I definitely think there is a lot of bias towards it. Like I'm biased towards next year because there is a lot of stuff I like coming out. Like I'm not going to deny it, but I definitely think this year had a lot of good stuff too. Like I had to really sit and think about this the other day actually. Like there's just so much that went on and happened this year as far as like TV, movies, and just media in general goes on. It's just like, damn, bro, 2025 like
Mm-hmm.
was low key pretty lit for like as far as like TV and movies and shit go. Like I don't know, I really like it a lot. I think they did their thing with 2025 this year.
Uh,
But then again, maybe I'm thinking about stuff outside of just superhero shit too.
okay. Anyway, you see, Warner Bros. Got bought by Netflix.
Yeah, I did see that.
What's your thoughts on that?
I don't really care for it. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't think it's like a bad thing.
Mm.
I don't understand the bad stuff that could happen with that. I don't quite get it. A lot of
Well,
people don't like it, but I don't know why.
well, it's an acquisition, so Netflix. A lot of the future releases could be coming through Netflix, DC wise, Cartoon Network wise, just a whole bunch of stuff.
As long as we still get the content though, is that really a bad thing? That's what like I'm like kind of confused about.
Well, it's the distribution process. It's about how they want Netflix. A lot of the interviews they're talking about, or whatever, he's coming out talking about how a lot of people have proved that they want movies to be at home. And with that, the the CEO of Netflix is kind of standing on they're gonna push for quicker and home releases of movies and projects instead of sending everything to theaters.
Like they would just release at home from the jump, like
Yeah,
no
like
theater release.
like quarantine.
Nah, that don't sound. That's a
Hmm.
little weird. I ain't gonna lie. I I can see them talking about some shit like that, but I can't actually see that going through. Movie theaters are still too important to the world, I guess. I don't know. Like I can't see it. That's a little awkward.
Yeah, that's kind of where he at. So that's what they talking about. A lot of shit that's been coming out through Max is gonna change its position. So we gotta see what that's looking
I
like.
mean, I guess. I don't, that's a little weird. So like all the DC and Cartoon Network stuff moving to Netflix. I don't got a problem with it. I mean, I got Netflix. I don't really care.
Not
Like, so,
officially yet, but now that Netflix owns them, anything after Lanterns most likely is coming out on Netflix. So
that's fine. I
or has a good
mean,
chance of it.
I don't I never really I mean, as long as they still drop movies like what like 3 months after its theater release or two months after its theater, I don't see a problem with it. I ain't gonna lie. Like Superman released a month after its theater release, surprisingly enough, but it made enough money to do so. So
Hmm.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I heard people complain about like the game releases and stuff with them buying WB. People don't know how like video games are gonna be from them moving forward, and I don't see how Netflix, a television esque platform, would get in the way of like the gaming side of W. Like I just like ain't those like two different departments? Like how would that even? I don't know.
What?
That's what
Nah,
confuses me
they
a bit.
own all of Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Gaming, Warner Bros. Montreal, people that made Arkham. It's all owned by
Right, right, right,
Netflix now.
right. But like, so so Netflix could just be like, nah, you can't make this game. Like they would do that.
Well,
That's what people
Netflix
scared of.
said they're gonna keep a lot of the DC stuff intact, but the only thing is like, w- in terms of release schedule and how a lot of shit works, it's gonna disrupt. It could, if Netflix has something they want to get done. You know what I mean? It's that overarching head when now we just got a new DC universe started and whatnot. Not they said they're gonna leave what James Gunn and all of them are doing intact for DCU, like their vision, but at the same time though, that can't that's just word of mouth. That's not. And then on top of that, it's kind of giving like kind of a situation when Netflix made all them superhero shows for the MCU and Disney or for Marvel. And then when Disney came along and finished acquiring a lot of Marvel characters and properties and shit like that, even though Netflix had made it, they straight up yanked that shit and said, well, nah, it's Disney Plus now. It's MCU property now. We want this to be canon. So So like Daredevil can't be on Netflix no more. You know what I mean? So this is kind of a situation where it's almost like Netflix is really trying to re-enter into that superhero space that they kind of lost due to, you know, how shit went.
They did lose it. Can't cap. They did lose it. But I mean, they be having like some shit on there sometimes.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people are worried about like budgeting and shit. Are they gonna allow the same amount of budget and shit like that? And I guess people are worried with like Stranger Things and shit as well, with how long that took to come out. I don't know. It's a
Um, that's yeah. I don't know what to say about that if that's the case. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a few things that got a few people just like overall just worried as hell.
Yeah, that sucks. You know, because when I first heard about it, I didn't really think too much of it. I was just like, oh, no, it's not that bad, but
But it ain't it
maybe
ain't ain't
maybe
nothing
it is something
confirmed.
to it.
It's just speculation.
Right, just he said, she said.
hmm So niggas gonna see how that go. I'm interested to see more shit on Netflix. I thought it was ambitious for them to even make Netflix properties that were still keeping the MCU canon, even though they knew they didn't own that shit. Seems like they got a little ahead of themselves, if anything. So they're
Yeah, they
trying to
probably did.
so they're trying to use them buying Warner Bros to make up for it. And Netflix, they had enough money to do so because they had success of shit like Squid Game, Stranger Things, and whatnot.
Yeah, Squid Game is
And
insurance big as hell.
Warner Bros has been in a decline for a while financially.
They have, unfortunately, they definitely have. But it's somebody whoever overseeing that shit. It's all they fault. They fucking tripping.
Yeah, Cartoon Network shit.
Did you actually watch Stranger Things?
I don't watch Stranger Things.
Nah,
Nah,
I feel you.
I ain't seen nothing from it that done interested me. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. I was pretty late on it myself. I probably started getting into that shit like when it was like already in the second, third season. So I got into it like a little while ago, but I think that was like, yeah, around the time when I really got into it. It's cool though. I mean, it's good television. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit just ain't, everything ain't got to be over the top amazing. Some shit could just be good television, and that's what that was. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I like it. I fuck with it.
Okay. Ugh, shit. Did you watch the Boys trailer?
Uh, ooh, I probably did, but I probably don't remember. When did it come out?
Like 2 days ago.
2 days ago? Oh no, did I see it? Oh, what was in it? What was in it?
All of them essentially reuniting. Yeah, all of them essentially reuniting. Fucking just them in the White House, Vought in the White House. The nigga from Supernatural is now in The Boys, confirmed.
The nigga from Supernatural. Who?
You know, the duo nigga.
What nigga? No, I'm really trying to think about it. I'm drawing a blank.
Hold on. The Supernatural. Yeah, he got this nigga. Hold on.
Oh,
I
okay, yeah.
I ain't seen Supernatural, so I don't really know. But
Oh, you said Supernatural. I don't know why I thought you said Stranger. I'm tripping. Okay, yeah. I watched that show.
I ain't sad the
I
shit
fuck that show. That
confused
show was
with
good.
House of Anubis on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, nah. I heard he was gonna be playing a character in this new season of The Boys. I like seeing them together on screen. They're really good. I don't know if Soldier Boy gonna have any connection with that nigga character though. You probably won't, but it's just cool that they in the same project again. I'm a
Mm,
fan of. Can't lie.
yeah. So niggas gonna see what that's looking like. Then a lot of niggas have theories on what's gonna happen to Butcher and shit like that. If he's gonna get over his tweaking shit because it looked like he cool with all the boys again.
Man, that nigga forever tweaking. He too bugged out.
And yeah, nah, he straight up is. Let's see. What else
Shout out
happened?
Butcher.
Yeah, the Doomsday trailer probably gonna drop next week with Avatar, Fire and Ash.
You a fan of that? Avatar?
Yeah, I fuck with it heavy.
You do? Okay.
Um,
I'm not a fan of it. I can't cut.
I like it from the idea that it's like kind of crazy that you can't really fully grasp it. Like I'm a big fan of shit like Game of Thrones and shit like
Um,
where it's like there's four fucking different nations you can follow and it ain't got nothing to do with the main characters and Avatar is very much that.
Low key, you would kind of fuck. Actually, nah. You said don't gotta do. I was gonna say, bro, you probably fuck with The Witcher. Low key, I ain't gonna lie. That show is very uh medieval esque. I guess it's just cool,
Mm.
but it does follow like the story of Geralt and his crew.
I'm essentially a
It's
good
cool. Though.
I'm essentially a fan of good world building. So if you got that in your shit, I'm probably gonna fuck with your shit.
That makes sense. All right, I could get behind that. You can never go wrong with good ass world building. Like you said, they give you something outside of just the characters you watching. I agree 100%.
And that's my biggest criticism of Harry Potter, to be honest. It's like
You don't like how it's overly focused on Harry. You wish it would
the,
have panned
see
out more.
listen,
That's not a bad
and don't
criticism
get me
though.
wrong, I fuck with Harry Potter, right? But
No, that's not a bad criticism. I feel
and,
you.
but when I got to that last one, right? Cause I had binged them for the first time. I was 20 years old, and
Mhm.
what's it called? There was funny we was talking about snow. It was a snow week in Memphis, right? And me and Kelly
Yeah.
was out from work from like Monday to Friday, and
Uh-huh.
so we said fuck it, and we watched every Harry Potter movie like night and day, like just binge them hoes. And my biggest thing is like once you get to the end of it and they defeat Voldemort, is that there is nowhere else to go afterwards in terms of like there's no really overarching villain. Like I was looking into it, reading extra shit, and it's like, oh, Harry becomes like uh a nigga that helps capture evil wizards, but they don't go into like what the fuck that is, like who's the evil wizards. They don't write nothing after that.
Oh, they kind of just leave you with that.
Yeah, like Harry's older now, and his kids are gonna go on to become wizards, and there's no Voldemort ass nigga, so we kind of chilling. But it's evil wizards. We gotta find them. But it's I don't know. It's just too open ended with not a lot left to go off of.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that kills a story for me because I think you can do that. But like whale and shit like
You
that.
just feel like they didn't do it as
Yeah,
well
like
as you would have wanted.
yeah, like if you want to talk about shit with good world building, you can even take shit like Star Wars, right? Like I was like,
That's fantastic world building.
bruh, you could dead ass not watch any of the movies and watch Clone Wars, and your understanding of Star
And
Wars.
you'll understand every fucking thing. Nah, that's facts. Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
I was cause we actually just got done. I got done just binging through Star Wars. She just watched episode 7 for the first time, and I was like, bruh, you could skip all this shit and watch shit like The Acolyte to Rogue One to fucking like fucking what's the shit with it's some Disney Plus shit right now where Ahsoka comes back but she's with this blue hair nigga or whatever. But there's so much other shit you could watch outside of the movies that you really don't even need to watch the movies. And when you start watching other Star Wars content, you realize the movies barely have any Star Wars content compared to all of the other shit that's out there and shit that really shows
Yeah,
you how big the universe of Star Wars actually is. And Game of Thrones does that well too and shit. Like you could track House of Dragon through 40 other main characters all the way to Game of Thrones. I don't know. Shit like that is cool to
I
me.
yeah, I know, I feel you. I do like when shows do kind of like expand into like other little forms of media, like movies and whatever it may be, little short films and stuff. Because Star Wars got a lot of those little short films too, and all of that shit. Like, and one thing I love about them, it's all fucking canon. Every lick of Star Wars is fucking canon, bro. Unless it's like a video game,
Yeah,
but it's
or
all canon. I love that shit.
like they got
So you
so
don't gotta like question when or how this happened. Nah, it happened. The comics, the movies, the TV shows, shit, some of the games. Like it's all fucking canon. And I love it. The Force Unleashed is literally the only lick of Star Wars content that's not canon. And I'm perfectly fine with that because my nigga, if my nigga the princess was really in that bitch, he whooping everybody, period. He don't need to be in there. But yeah, I love
I,
that shit though.
I'm like, bro, if you really just want to watch a nigga be a jet fighter, go watch Squadrons. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like it got different like content for different type of fans. Like I'm a lightsaber nigga, so you know I'm watching everything from Clone Wars. I'm playing Jedi Survivor. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
you
But
could
like
follow
you know,
only
I
Han
don't really
Solo
fuck with the
story.
guns and the I don't really fuck with the guns and shit like that. So you know I don't really pay much attention to the squadrons and then solo. You know, isn't that's not really my thing. I'm a lightsaber nigga. I can't lie. But
Yeah,
they they got a little bit of everything for their fans, bro. That's one thing I could really appreciate about them.
yeah, and that's easily why niggas overall a Marvel and DC ass fan too, because it does the same exact shit. It's just
I
huge
feel like
world
Marvel
building.
is trying to get here though. They might already be here, low key. Like just kind of, I they need to get to the point to where everything they producing is damn near canon. I don't think anybody would probably do that as good as Star Wars, but Marvel is on their way. I feel like James Gunn is also trying to build something like this because Star Wars is damn near the perfect series, bro. Like
Mm,
you can't like you legit can't think of like a real um big story flaw, like some like a really crazy plot hole that kind of lead the whole story into shit. You can't think of that with this, bro, because everything connects in some kind of way. I think Marvel and DC trying to have their own little Star Wars. I ain't gonna lie, but that's gonna take a while, bro. That's gonna take a minute.
let me see if I got the image right here. It's with every single jet. Hold on. Yeah. Oh fuck. Every single. Hold on. This should be it right here. If not, damn, it's not letting me send these images. Hold on.
They too big or something. They be doing that.
Every MCU series 2025. See if it'll let me send this one. But no, the MCU is getting large. Like you really,
It is.
I got a lot
It
of
is.
homies that just straight up tell me they don't watch most of the other extra series.
Yeah, I mean, but I
I don't
see.
blame
I
them.
feel like with some stuff, bro. I don't blame. Oh, but I feel like with some stuff, you damn near have to just because like a lot of these different series kind of introduce villains that may appear in bigger stuff and you gonna want to know about them. Um like Ironheart introducing Mephisto. I think that I think people should watch that. But everybody might not be inclined to watch that.
I think the Sonyverse
So
movies are necessary for the Spider Verse movies. I think every Spider Man related movie is necessary for this. I'm a nigga that's like, if we got shit where we know other universes finna crash into it, we need to rewatch the X-Men Foxverse films too. Like that's the type of nigga. That's where my head be at. Cause the Foxverse is its own thing too.
I do think people okay, like with the announcement of Doomsday, seeing who's in the cast, okay, y'all should be going back to watch those movies those cast members first appeared in. That's what I think people should do. Like you ain't gotta rewatch everything until you really have to rewatch everything, if you get what I mean. Like
Mm-hmm.
beforehand, before Doomsday, if the older X-Men weren't to appear in that movie, I wouldn't tell niggas to go rewatch the X-Men. But because they are, I'm like, okay, no, y'all need to go watch those movies. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to understand them, their story, how they died, how they came back, just to understand it all. Like y'all should go watch those films. But if something don't appear, you ain't gotta watch it low key. I ain't gonna lie. Like you could probably go without watching it. It's just because another thing is too. I don't expect everybody to be as big of fans as we are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't expect people to go the extra mile or put in the time to do it like how I will come home from work and sit down and watch that shit. A lot of niggas won't.
Yeah.
So I try to be a bit understanding in that regard. It's just not for everybody sometimes. But nah, if you finna watch this Doomsday nigga like this movie nigga, I expect you to know everybody in the cast at least. Like watch those
Yeah.
movies, bro.
Yeah. Cause that
I don't
just
want to walk in that theater and they be like, bro, where the fuck Cyclops come from? Get the
yeah. 'Cause that junk finna
I ain't
be
gonna lie.
that junk gonna be extra deep. So,
It's gonna be so fucking deep, bro. And
but
I
I'm gonna
just
be
know it's gonna
real.
be hella people.
The modern
Mm.
motherfucker ain't gonna know James Marsden and Cyclops.
They not, and that's gonna blow me, cause, bro, another thing I like about streaming services, bro, everything is accessible with the touch of a fucking finger, bro. The simple button press, you could learn who these niggas is, bro. Like it's not hard like how it used to be back in the day to figure shit out or learn certain shit about certain people, bro. Like how you probably pay hella money for these tickets to come see this movie, bro. You could spend that same money to get this streaming service to watch all these movies, and then you could damn near cancel the service right after that if you really want to. Like I ain't gonna like we. It's so easy to learn about shit, bro, because of the internet, because of streaming services. There is no way you finna walk in this bitch and not know what's going on. That's what I don't like. And like I said, maybe that's just the nerd in me. Like I'm glad to admit that. Maybe it's just the nerd in me, like the whatever you want to call it. I'll gladly admit that. But there also does come a point where it's like, bro, it's too easy to find out as well, or at least educate yourself before you come see the movie, and then try to give an opinion and act overly surprised about some shit that's been out for 25 years. That's my whole point.
Yeah. That's
Especially the niggas that get online and try to get their opinion about some shit. It's really directed towards them. I ain't gonna lie, cause they don't really be knowing, but then they try to hop online like they be knowing. So it's like, bro, come on, like you could at least watch the shit before you say something. But yeah, you right. Not a lot of people gonna know 'em. Not a lot of people.
yeah. So we gotta. They saying everybody comic accurate. So we gotta see what that's looking like.
I'm really excited to see everyone's. Well, I think we've already seen everyone's look, but like actually visually see it like in live action on screen in real time. I'm really excited for that. The official classic X-Men costumes. I'm so fucking excited to see that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, nah. People
Niggas gonna be
probably
wearing their traditional blue and yellow, bro. I'm so fucking hyped for that.
yeah. Next few years, most likely somebody gonna yeah, next few years, Marvel's going straight color and comic accurate. It's looking like.
That's good, bro. I mean, we do need to get out of like this weird like adding like over like hella line like extra lines to a suit or just making a suit overly dark for no reason at all. Like we gotta stop doing that shit. I ain't like we ain't had like straight up real nice comic accurate suits since like the first Avengers movie, I feel. We starting to get back to it though. Like we starting to a little bit. Um and I'm saying that mainly because of Spider-Man, Daredevil. I'm in love
Fantastic
with their
Four.
costumes. Fantastic Four, like you know, we getting back to that. Superman, like we're getting back to that. So I'm glad we're starting to get back to that for real, because that's really what it's all about. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro, I fuck with the Fox versus X-Men. A lot of people don't, but I will say they didn't give me the costumes I wanted. They went more so the Ultimate X-Men route. If you look at the Ultimate comics and you see what they was wearing, it's a little similar. Even like Wolverine's entire look, like it's a bit more similar to that style. But then again, the Ultimate comics were very big in the early 2000s, like huge. So a lot of our media or movies and television did pull from the Ultimate comic series. So I understand why they did it at the time, but like where we at now, bro, just go back to how that classic shit hit. Like that's all we need. Like go ahead and give niggas. I'm glad this nigga Tom wearing a traditional red and blue. Daredevil been in his red suit, but they finally finna give him the double D's. Um Fantastic Four got they nice ass. Bro, I fucking love those jumpsuits. I ain't gonna lie. Them blue jumpsuits, Superman, you know, bright colors, how you supposed to be. Like it's perfect. Like it's really nothing. It ain't nothing wrong. Like we going in a really good step. You know, a lot of niggas was worried that Doom mask was gonna look Iron Man-esque when they revealed him at the end of Fantastic Four. I'm glad it looked like a Doom mask and not like a Tony Stark armor face thing that people keep drawing and keep speculating. Um, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited to see a lot of these costumes and how these characters gonna look in the future. I think that's probably what I'm mostly excited about. I love seeing that type of shit.
Yeah, yeah, no, they gonna look good. They gonna. It's looking like they really gonna putting a lot of effort into this one. Got to see what that trailer next week is gonna be looking like too. It's looking like we might be getting a teaser and then a full trailer on Friday. A teaser on Monday. They also teased that the ending of Avengers Endgame will go directly into the beginning of into the first scene of Doomsday. So got to see what that happen. What that
Wait,
means.
hold on, say that again. Say it again.
They teased that the final scene of Endgame is gonna be the first scene of Doomsday.
Endgame?
Mm-hmm.
I did hear something about that, and when I heard it, I was a bit confused. I'm like, how I
Marvel's
didn't understand that one too much. I'm gonna be honest.
Marvel Studios themselves posted it. So a lot of people think the multiverse is messed up because Steve Rogers stopped to stay with old girl. So they're
That
thinking
was the final scene.
they're gonna be dancing and then they're gonna hear, and after that Doom gonna pull up and
Cook
turn.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's gonna be sad. Fuck it. That's just what's gonna have to happen. That's cold though. I mean, it will be weird to go all the way back to Endgame after all this content that has dropped over these few years, but I'm with it though. I'm with it. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
little weird, but I'm with it.
I think it's just gonna be a transitional scene to show us Doom has been busy.
Right, just under the radar. Niggas ain't really been peeping for real. Oh, I'm so excited, bro. I'm really hoping that this movie is kind of through his perspective more so than the heroes. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Cause like I said, from a certain standpoint, I feel like the heroes are kind of already established and we already know what they own. I want a lot of doom scenes, bro. Like I really want to see what this nigga own. I want to see how he doing shit step by step. If he's 10 steps ahead of these niggas, I want to see that. I want to know how ahead of these niggas he is, and I want to see the look on their face when they find out. You know, I want to see all that. That's gonna be so raw.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think it's gonna be a good little spark, especially going into next year, into 2027. So yeah, no, it's looking like it's gonna be pretty crazy overall.
Yeah. I am next year is gonna be busting. I'm really excited for 2027 too though, bro. There's a lot of big superhero movies coming out 2027. And
Yeah,
the return of Superman and Batman. I think that's crazy alone. Like Superman and Batman in the same year on top of Secret Wars? That's insane, bro. Like that's fucking crazy. That's crazy as hell. And Spider-Verse? Like, bro, it's wild. 2027 is gonna be crazy as hell. Oh my god.
yeah.
That's that's a bit overwhelming when I think about it.
So we should be getting the Batman actor sometime early to mid next year.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie. I think he gonna reveal the Batman actor uh around when Supergirl, like maybe like June, May, June, because Supergirl releases at the end of June. So like yeah, May, June, I think we'll find out who Batman is for sure. He gonna do it before the release of Supergirl though, because he want to build hype for just DC. That would be the smart play to do. Reveal that shit. Everybody eyes gonna be on DC. Oh yeah, Supergirl coming out. Let's go see that.
Yeah, and
Niggas, yeah.
let Lanterns and Supergirl run it up for a year.
Lancer's gonna go off. That's when I'm really excited for that shit. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not even really like a Green Lantern fan, but like I'm excited to see what James Gunn finna do. Sometimes, bro, maybe a dude just take who's behind the camera sometimes. Because yeah, now that I've seen his products and seen his work, now I'm damn near just gonna fuck with anything this nigga drop. As long as it's like characters I'm interested in, of course. Like that Sergeant Rock shit he was gonna drop. I wasn't gonna watch that shit. But I watch Clayface because you know it's connected to Batman. I'll watch that.
Yeah, Clayface is gonna be dope. And then what? The Batman? Yeah. See how they do that, even though he's not in the.
That's the one thing people want the most, bro. And unfortunately, he not gonna be in it. But nah, the funniest thing would be if James Gunn literally posted on Twitter like, "I lied to all you niggas. This nigga is gonna be in the thing, bro." He would make so many motherfuckers happy.
Man, he would. I'm just starting to accept that it might not happen after what they.
Nah, it definitely won't. But I like to think like just think about the reaction to everyone, bro. If he do it.
I
Bro,
think it
the internet
fits
might
with
explode.
it fits with him not having the most comic accurate the most comic accurate suit off rip, but it's
Yeah,
inspired, and then David Cornsweet also not having the most comic accurate suit, but hella inspired from the comics as well. And then like it would be fitting by like both of their next movies if they have like something comic accurate.
like very, very accurate. Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Cause I get the feeling like, James Gunn wants to stay on the sliding time scale with like real time and real world shit going on.
He definitely do. You could just see with like with the references he
I-
hinted at or made in Superman.
In the
It's like
Batman, it had a dark vibe, but it didn't feel retro.
yeah, like it was very dark, but not too dark to the point to where you're like, bro, this is not some shit that will happen today. Nah,
Yeah,
it made sense.
niggas had cell phones.
Yeah, niggas definitely had cell phones. They wasn't driving them. I feel like in a lot of Batman media, niggas be driving like old ass cars. Niggas wasn't driving super old ass cars and that. I feel like niggas was
And
driving.
most of the Bat car had an older style,
Yeah, yeah.
but it wasn't. Yeah, no. So I think if they wanted to, they could fit it on some shit and be like, since especially with how long the Batman has taken to come out and
Mm-hmm.
delays and whatnot, they could be like, last whatever years bro been done had a Robin or two. Now we on
That'd
10.
be nuts. That'd be nuts, bro. If my nigga went through a Robin and we didn't see it, that'd be crazy. I
I
I'm
can
with it though.
I can see them
Uh,
opening up with him being on Tim with Damien. Tim and Damien.
oh wait, hold on. We talking about James Guns or Robert?
Uh I'm talking about Robert Patterson.
Oh shit.
I'm saying I could see them opening up and being like, he done had some time pass. It's been 7 years.
That'd be nuts.
How long
That'd be
since
nuts.
has it been since the Batman? Hold on.
That movie came out in 2022, maybe 2023.
The Batman came out in 2022. And the
Okay, yeah,
Batman Part 2 is supposed to come out in 2027. So
yeah.
5 years, we could be at the end of Jason, beginning of Tim by now. End of Jason. If he had Dick for 2 years, Jason for 2.5. 6 months since Jason died, we got Tim.
Yeah.
And then Damien's kind of floating in the picture because he done fucked with Talia in these last 5 years. Like, and even though people say the Batman is very grounded, I can
It is.
see it being a thing where it's like, so with this only being year 1 or 2 of Batman, shit just turned up X5 from here, from like that nigga's
Yeah.
life.
It's definitely grounded, but that's obviously that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be grounded. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. But a lot of people are kind of too. I don't know. Then again, a lot of people just don't know how to have fun. To like, yeah, nigga is grounded. So what? This nigga looks perfect next to Superman, bro. Just make it happen. That's
Yeah,
how I think about it.
yeah. And his reactions are already funny as hell too.
Funny as fuck. Like I could really see Superman fucking with that nigga and that nigga being like just overly serious with that nigga. Like bro, come on. Like I can see that shit, and I think it'd be funny as like hilarious. I don't know. I'm with it.
Yeah. So honestly, yeah, it's just a lot of shit coming out next year. Yeah, see what that's
Fuck
all
ton of
looking like.
shit,
Yeah.
which is
Nick.
a good thing. We need some. Keep it coming. Like just keep the media coming. Honestly.
Yeah. So we gotta. Is there anything else going on? What else?
Uh. Ooh, hold on. This nigga literally just released an hour ago a little clip of Supergirl. Did you see that?
Yeah, her on the rocket. That's what I was saying. They dropped the teaser.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying they were gonna drop it to you. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she's gonna be traveling in space. She won't be on Earth.
Yeah, I heard that was gonna be a space movie. That's so fucking fire, bro. Like that's so lit. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, brand new day finished filming.
Mm-hmm. And that's I saw a leak account post they filmed the most important Spider-Man scene ever last week. So for them to say brand new day finished filming, it's looking like yeah, it's crazy. I'm really interested to see. And plus there's still plenty of time for Tom Holland to be. They said he had some reshoots, but I saw like reshoots could be going to any movie.
Right. Yeah, Spider-Man. I'm excited to see how that's gonna turn out. Um, I don't know. Okay, I did want to talk about this. That whole noir shit. That shit lame. I'm like that pissed me off, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
That shit is so like weird. I hate like why, nigga? Like why did y'all do that, bro? What made y'all think that was a good fucking idea?
I don't know. I
So
feel like they just
dumb.
want to integrate Ben Riley pretty quickly without doing the work for it.
Nigga so weird, bro. Like, nigga,
But they might just want to get the name out there so that when it happens in the main MCU universe, niggas are like Ben Riley. Because a lot of mainstream audiences don't think of Ben Riley.
they don't, but like, bro,
So to do it for Spider-Man Noir is a good way to market that.
my nigga may not just be ready to be, you know. I don't see why like do that though. Like I don't get it personally. Now if they reveal like, oh, he's going under the alias Ben Riley while working as a PI, but he's actually Peter Parker, I'm fine with that. But for that to actually be the Ben Riley, it don't really make sense, bro, because that nigga is a clone of Peter. Now, okay, wait. You know what? This is an older um Spider-Man. Like Nicolas Cage gonna be old as hell in this shit. So maybe the clone saga did happen. Maybe there is an actual Peter Parker. But after Nicolas Cage ran away after the whole clone saga, obviously he was Ben Riley. But he ended up becoming Spider-Man Noir instead of the sensational Spider-Man. I'm cool with that. That's probably what they're gonna do. So maybe Peter Parker do still exist, and Ben Riley is just taking on the mantle of Noir. I could get behind that.
We'll
But if they're saying this is straight up like
we'll see.
May or Marion Richards' son Peter, like hell no, you got me fucked up.
We'll see because
Mm.
we don't know. So because it's if his name is Ben, then it's confirmed it's not the same one from Spider Verse, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not because that one's Peter.
Damn.
Like I said, I think this like the Clone Saga happened. I think the Clone Saga happened
But
in.
Nicolas Cage old ass gonna be thinking he playing the same nigga regardless.
I mean, of course, fuck what he thinking.
That nigga just showing up
He
to
don't give a
set.
fuck, bro. He looking for the check.
Nah, he likes superheroes.
No, he definitely do, but like, let's be like,
He gonna think he
Spider
playing.
Man is a name that get a lot of bread.
He gonna think he playing the dead ass think he playing the Spider Verse nigga because that's confusing. He's just gonna play him the exact same way he played the Spider Verse nigga and talk like that. It makes sense, but
Bro, if he get yo, if he get that nigga the same attitude, bro, which he probably will. I don't know why I'm saying if I just gotta prepare myself for the worst at this point. I ain't gonna lie. That's just what it is. It look raw though. Like it look raw. I can't even
listen,
flex.
I'm
Like it
excited,
look
bro.
cold.
But here's my only thing: we haven't seen no real action.
We haven't. You know what, bro? It might
It's
look a little
it's
I
been
don't
a
know. It
lot
might
of
look a little
teasing,
funny.
bro. It's been a lot of teasing, but I feel like even for all the trailers we've gotten, we
He
would have.
not gonna have no web swinging scenes. I'm already getting that out of my head. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm,
Unfortunately, bro, he not gonna be zipping on that.
you sure?
Cause that's one thing. Yeah, bro.
It's
Cause you
expensive.
gotta think, well, I don't know if you knew, but Spider-Man Noir, his webs aren't as strong as Peter's. So he don't do a lot of swinging already.
You sent me this.
You tripping, bro. You
I'm
tripping.
not. He gonna be on the car.
That's cool, but like I'm saying, like he probably gonna do okay. Think about Batman, right? how he like kind of like grapples.
Look at him. He on that bitch.
Bro, chill, bro. You know how Batman grapple and stuff, and he be, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what he finna be on. Kind of like pulling himself up places. He gonna be using it more like a grappling hook rather than like actually swinging on that bitch.
How do you think his fights?
Like
Do you
he ain't
think
gonna
he
be
gonna
doing
be?
no Andrew shit.
You think he gonna be crawling off the walls and?
Yeah, he gonna be doing the raw crawling. If they real, if Amazon real, they finna get this nigga the Tommy gun. Cause he kill niggas. They finna get this nigga the Tommy gun. I wanna see him one good nah, fuck that. The Tommy gun needs to be on his back. I wanna see this nigga uphold on Hammerhead and the rest of them niggas. Cause that's what he do, bro. He'll literally swing from point to point and shoot these niggas. That shit raw.
I just really don't like we haven't seen like a single action scene, like in full, with no like
That's
crazy cuts.
that's fine, bro. I'm cool with that.
This
That's
shit
fine.
either finna be MCU level, CW level, or worse.
It's Amazon level, man. It's whatever Amazon level is, that's what it's gonna be, bro. It's Amazon.
Have you seen the fights on the boys?
The hoes not that bad, bro.
They straight.
They alright. They alright.
Bruh,
They ain't nothing too crazy.
you saw, bruh, even then when they fought Stormfront was weak.
It was, but bro, this I feel like the name Spider-Man. I feel like the name Spider-Man gonna have a way bigger budget, bro. Sony gotta give them some bread. They have to.
They gonna be doing them boys camera angles where they just really running with the camera and just uh, uh, like they be doing
Come on,
WWE
bro.
fights on the boys. I ain't even gonna sit here and act like the boys got the best fights. They do a lot
Bro,
of like grappling and pushing and throwing each other around on the boys.
they do, but no, this nigga, I think this nigga gonna be throwing hands, but he gonna be like, don't expect no. That's why I said don't expect no Andrew level shit.
That nigga ain't gonna do shit. But so how do you think this is gonna go? You think they're gonna give him a cameo in Secret Wars, or they're gonna give him a cameo in Spider Verse?
Spider Verse.
Even though there's already another Black Noir.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do like the whole like, you know how what's his name, Childish Gambino was IRL as hell. They're gonna do that.
Hmm.
They're
Interesting.
gonna do that again, but with him. I can see it. And then they're probably gonna have a joke like, "Oh, you're me, but not me." Like, they're gonna do some stupid shit. That the Spider Verse low key corny, bro. That shit corny as hell. Like they gonna do that. Like they definitely gonna do it.
Yeah. I think the cameo would be cooler if we saw it. The fan in me wants to see every spider person we've ever had in live action on the screen.
Every Spider person we've ever had.
Imagine in Secret Wars, right? Like that, you know when they doing the final war scene, right?
I get what you're saying. Then just seeing all of them pull up,
I'm saying,
bro.
hold on. Look, you get the main trio.
Times 100.
You get my nigga Black Noir pull up in the cut. Boom. And then you get
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
nah, then you let these folks pull up too. Turn that bitch up for real. Am I
Bro,
missing?
you're weird, bro.
Am I
Why
missing
nah,
every?
not
Am I
them.
missing anybody?
Not them, bro.
Ah, yep,
Not them.
yep, I am.
Chill, bro. You gonna have the JP Spider-Man, bro.
Then you gonna have. Then you gonna have my nigga Tom Hardy pop out and say one last ride. They gonna be jumping the fuck out of Doom Secret Wars. That shit gonna be crazy.
Bro, I would hope that don't happen.
You wouldn't want to see all of them.
Gang, all of them.
Imagine they doing crazy
Bro,
shit.
bro, after a while, that shit gonna get silly, bro. Don't act like it's not. You mainly want that shit so you got something to laugh at. Bro, that shit go get silly after a while,
Cape
bro.
shit to the max, nigga.
All of them? That's gonna look so silly, gang. All of them, time. All
Yes,
of them.
all of them trying. Imagine the Madam Web girls get smoked by Doom, bruh.
See, you want something to laugh at. That's what I'm saying. Like that would be hilarious. Yeah, it wouldn't be cool though.
My nigga pop out the cut right here. My other Venom pop out the cut too, bruh.
Ah, nah, you tripping now. You bugging out.
We need all the help we can get.
Nigga, this ain't Doom not a Spider-Man villain. You saying it like they fight Norman.
Nah, bro, but you know, it's
Like,
like
bro.
we gonna need the entire multiverse, nigga.
Gang. We don't need Topper Grace's fucking Venom, bro. We absolutely don't need that shit. So what, you want Harry to pull up too?
Niggas,
Hell no.
watch, bro. Niggas gonna hit some call in the cavalry.
This nigga said call in the cavalry. So you want Sandman to pull up too?
Yeah, if he here, if he available.
Gang. Nah, bro. We can't do it like that, bro.
Fuck it. You can have the freaking what's it called? The army of Deadpools pop out the portal, bro.
I'm cool with that. I'm 100% cool with that.
Oh, look at this post. Oh, Letitia Wright said the next Black Panther shirt. She said the next movie she's filming is Secret Wars.
Mm. I mean that makes sense because she already did Doomsday, right? Like that's yeah. That's Shuri, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what's up, bro. I'm glad
It's
glad
fucked
they
up
getting
if
the
the
move
Madam
on,
Web
man.
girls are gone forever.
Bro, you really want to see Sydney Sweeney in Secret Wars? Be real.
I pay you
Like
good
be
money
so
for
for real.
Madam Web, bro. Yes.
I want Madam Web, yes, but do I care for Sydney Sweeney and the other ones? I'm gonna be completely real with you, bro. Hell no.
You right, bro. I did forget somebody. Forgot my
You
nigga
so weird.
Kane, bro.
Hell no. That's not Kane, bro.
That is Kane.
That's that is not the clone of Peter Parker game.
That's literally him.
That's not the Scarlet Spider game. That's not him. Don't do my nigga like that, bro.
Ah, you right. He Ezekiel Sims.
Yeah, that's Ezekiel, nigga. Don't do that. You tripping.
Bro,
That nigga weird, bro.
he
He
was
was trying
lit
to
in the
off
movie.
baby Peter. Hey, Ben had them bitches though. He stuck that nigga. That nigga wasn't lit, man. Fuck this nigga.
They gonna bring Doc Ock back to life one more time.
Talking about one more time. Wait, why do you want all the spider niggas though?
Bro, because it's Secret
Like,
Wars. I want every version of the Fantastic Four to come out the portals too. I think that would be pretty funny.
I'm fucking with that one. But not the other shit you do.
Imagine imagine you see every generation of spider people pop out, and then you see the MCU Fantastic Four pop out.
The MCU Fantastic Four.
Then you see then you
God,
see my
bro.
nigga Michael B. Jordan fly around like Falcon did when he came out the portals.
I get so pissed. I leave. You got me fucked up, bro.
He
They
gonna
need to
talk
leave that nigga in the dirt.
he gonna be in the MCU things fucking thing. Hey thing, on your left, ugly ass bitch. And then he gonna fly through that bitch. And then we gonna
Bro,
have,
it's so ass.
for some reason, this nigga. For some reason, the last three Fantastic Four from 2005 pop out and say they avenging Johnny.
Bro, see this is why niggas be saying the fans can't write this shit, bro. Cause you tripping.
What you mean, bro?
Bro, you know this shit's silly as hell, bro. You can't even keep a straight face saying all these bitches in. You tripping.
Then they gon'
You know how ugly this would be?
then they gonna look over at one of the niggas working with Doom, and they gonna be like, "You look like our Johnny." He's gonna be like, "No,
Hell no.
I'm Nomad."
You fucking stupid. See, bro, it's niggas like you, man. You don't want a serious movie. You want some bullshit.
Oh God,
Nah, bro. See, you can't even hold that shit in, bro. You're stupid.
he gonna piece up the Fantastic Four 2005. He gonna run through them niggas.
Nah, bro. Nah, that shit actually happened, bro. I'd be pissed. I would genuinely be pissed.
Oh my God.
That better not happen, bro.
Doomsday finna be lit, bruh.
You so weird, bro. Nah.
And then
We can't fuck with that one.
right before that nigga is finna finish off the Reed Richards from our universe, bruh. Right before he's finna finish off Pedro Pascal's Reed, right? That Captain America right there. My nigga,
Mhm.
my nigga's hand is gonna get grabbed and he's gonna be struggling for a second. And then he's gonna slowly turn around and he's gonna see John Krasinski's Mr. Fantastic holding him back.
You tripping, bro. Nigga, that's nah, hell nah.
Hey, did I
How about
stretch out
holding
of
them back?
time? And then the movie's gonna turn up.
See, bro, you got jokes. You trying to have some weird shit going.
You right,
You know how
bro.
many people
In
gonna be
fact,
screaming boo?
it's gonna be right before Doom kills Loki, bro. Doom gonna turn around, and then you're gonna hear a portal opening up. It's gonna be the multiverse of
Hell nah.
coming out that bitch going active.
The councileries, bro. Fuck no. That would be so garbage, gang.
It'll
Like
be
that would be
straight.
so fucking garbage. Nah, you know that shit would be garbage. You know damn well. You not even fucking with that for real. You would low key walk out and be like, bro, this is the weakest fucking movie I've ever seen. You would not be fucking with that shit.
I'm a superhero fan, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I- You know what, bro? I'm starting to question it though after this. Cause ain't no way the fan in you was fucking with this on the lowest of keys, bro. Sometimes the memes can be taken too far, bro.
Telling you, bro, we gonna need everybody we can get.
Bro, bro, Doom would die. Like he's not beating all these niggas, bro.
Bro, don't even make me mention Doom gonna be too strong, bro. We gonna need these niggas next.
All right, bro. Now you just trolling.
I want to see these niggas.
You do not want to see them niggas, bro.
Yes, I want to
I
see
promise you don't.
them meet Red Hulk, She Hulk, and Scar.
I'm cool with Hulk, She-Hulk, and Scar.
A lot of people worried she might not come back to the MCU.
I heard that she don't want to work with Disney.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of mad about that though, bro. I fuck with her heavy.
I will say, yeah, yeah.
Like she don't want to work with Disney no more.
She was protest. I forgot what she was protesting, but I gotta look it up after
It's
this.
something that Disney was on that she wasn't fucking with, and she don't want to work with them no more.
Man, nah, yeah. We got to see how that plays out. Cause
Bro, I be
it,
thinking like, how
I'm.
close do these actors be sometimes?
What you mean close?
Like, do they really be friends and shit, bro? Like, is the nigga who playing Hulk talking to her like, hey man, maybe you should just think about it. You know, and I'm like, is that type of conversation happening between these actors? Like,
I
are
think
they
the
really
way it
cool for
works
real?
is if y'all's characters are associated slash on the same team, yeah, they communicate. But for example, right, you know, the actor that plays Pepper,
Right.
you know how many movies she was in, right?
Yeah, she don't even know Tom Holland.
She don't know Tom Holland, but she don't even know Bucky either. Like that nigga said he's
See,
had to
yeah, and that's what I be meaning, bro. Like, it really just be work to them.
he said he had to introduce himself to her like 4 or 5 times.
That's
Cause
wild, bro.
cause like she just dead ass don't even she dead ass thought Tom Holland's name was Peter. Like she dead ass thinks that's what that nigga's name is.
Bro, it really just be work to them. I mean, like, to an extent, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you supposed to know your coworkers. But I guess if you working on so many different films,
But
you
you
it's
know
kind of
what?
hard to remember all those people.
That but also you gotta think about it like this, like a character like Pepper for her probably ain't a character she really gotta study for. Like, okay, on paper,
True.
Pepper is just she's Tony Stark's um long time
Friend
fucking
slash girlfriend.
yeah, I was gonna say secretary turned girlfriend. And they have a relationship where he acts, you know, out and then she has to reprimand him. That's not a lot to study for, honestly. That's like
That's
honestly any
true.
like romance comedy role of the last 30 years.
That's true, but bro, when you are quite literally a part of the biggest film movie franchise of this generation, on top of that, the biggest movie to come out in this generation, I think you need to have some form of like just remembering at least the cast, at least who you working around, and just being in that space.
They say the OG
Like,
six are
I'm be
real
honest with you, bro.
close.
Pepper was probably her biggest role. Real shit.
Mm, let
Someone
me.
else is Marvel. She was in a fuck ton of them. Pepper's
Yeah,
definitely her biggest role.
nah, this girl's a OG though. Hold on, you can't. What's her name?
She is, but I just don't think anything she has done is bigger than Marvel. I'm
Played
sorry.
by.
Uh, that might sound a little ignorant, but it's true. It's just true.
Hold on, bro.
She
Let me see.
I genuinely don't think she has done anything nearly as big as Marvel. No. Pepper is by far her biggest character. She's known for Pepper. I didn't know her
She's
before that.
known for Pepper, but you gotta think. Okay, so I'm looking at her shit, bro.
hmm
She's a
Gwyneth Paltrow, right?
yeah. She's known for being in comedies and musicals. Like I'm
People in our
looking,
generations don't look at that shit. But I
I'm
see what you're saying.
I'm looking at her stat sheet right now. She was like
hmm
one of those girls. Like if you click a random romantic comedy, she'll be like the girl.
She probably in it.
Yeah, like she's the you're trying to cuff her, and like she's in shit like Austin Powers
She was always the hot girl. I okay, I know I get what you're saying.
and you know Hook,
But like, uh-huh.
the movie Hook.
No, I don't know the movie Hook. I thought you were just okay, yeah, what?
It's the it's that it's that Robert what's the called film?
De
Fuck.
Niro?
Robert fucking it's that Robin Williams fucking Peter
Oh,
Pan
Robin
film.
Williams. Oh, okay, 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 yeah.
So like yeah, she's in some shit.
She is, but I just yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
But
It's
she
just not.
is if you look
It's
through her
Pepper is her
shit, the
biggest
only
role.
consistent thing she's done like consistent series she's done has been MCU, yeah.
That's
So
what I'm saying. So for you not to remember the most recent and most consistent thing in your life in the past 20 years is insane to me. That's insanity. Like, there is no way. I refuse to believe it. Like, you have to either be it's either one of two things, bro. You being an asshole, or you're genuinely stupid. Like, I'm sorry to say it, bro, but like in the past, you mean to tell me, bro, at her age in the past 20 years, she ain't doing shit outside of the MCU, bro. All of her biggest hits, if you want to call them big, were before we were born, and that was in the 90s. Just strictly the 90s. Bro,
We done with the 90s.
like, to this generation, she is Pepper Potts. She to this generation, she will live and die as Pepper Potts. That's just what it is, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I so for her to be like she don't know these people surrounding her, or she don't remember them or their names. Come on now. Like, you're either
You got to
slow
think
or
about
an asshole.
folks when they M's and shit, like M's and M's, especially in they like highlight years. After a certain while, a lot of times certain shit becomes like handshakes and hey, what's up? All right, camera on, bet, you know?
You know what? Okay. Put it like this, bro. You would expect her kind of, I don't want to call it attitude, because she's genuinely probably a nice person. But you would expect her, like the way she's acting, the way how she kind of treats things, you would expect that out of Marissa Tomei, who played Aunt May. Bro, niggas knew her before the MCU. She was actually the hot girl in every fucking movie. Actually, though, like, way more than Gwyneth Paltrow ever was. Like, she was that bitch. So it's like, I feel like, in my opinion, bro, Gwyneth or Marissa Tomei has a lot more room to act that way and be like that versus her, if that makes sense. You would expect that kind of thing out of Marissa Tomei, like, cause she was the one who played in all these movies. Who was like you said, bro, the girl next door, the girl that the main character is trying to get. That was really her. She was always the hot one. And the MCU, she got into the MCU game a little late because Gwyneth Paltrow was in it way before her, but she got in there pretty late. But shit, now she known to be the most hottest Aunt May, but even more so than just Aunt May. When niggas think Gwyneth Paltrow, we only thinking Pepper. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, if you really want to compare them, and shit, Marissa Tomei know her whole cast. Like, she know the whole goddamn cast.
It could be dementia and stuff like that, bro. You
It
know,
might be. That's why I said,
because
like, I don't want to bash it too hard. It generally could be some other shit that I'm not understanding. I'm getting that. But at the
shit
same
like
time, it's like, come.
'cause I know a lot of these actors be having stuff like that and all that. Like the actor for the dad on Euphoria. I don't know if you saw, he got ALS.
The dad on Euphoria. Who dad?
The main dad, you know.
Um, Nate's dad?
Yeah,
The one that had secrets and doing the shit at night?
yeah,
Oh, oh, damn, I didn't know. I did not know that.
yeah. He has like ALS and stuff. So it's a lot of that and all of that. I don't know. People been talking about how a lot of celebrities have a lot of cognitive issues.
Speaking of that, they want that nigga to play Batman. Not
Who?
the dad, but the dude who played
Jacob
Nate.
Elordi. Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, they want him to play Batman.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good on it too, but I've been seeing that
You
a
want to see
lot.
what Batman gonna look like if Jacob Elordi playing?
I Well, bro, you gonna look up a picture, bro? That's hilarious.
No bullshit. If Jacob Elordi plays Batman, he gonna look like this.
Nah, what the fuck, bro? What is that?
That's Ninja Batman, nigga.
I know that's Batman Ninja, but I'm saying like, nah. You
That's
think that's how he gonna look, bro?
bro. That nigga chin big as hell.
Yeah, but he not nowhere near that swole either.
He
He
could get
way
that
skinny.
swole.
He can. He definitely can. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's mainly my biggest issue with him is that I think he needs to get swoller.
Well, you know what? He might be able to do it. I'm looking at pictures now.
He got the height. I think he got too much of a baby face a little bit too though. Like he doesn't look like Bruce doesn't have facial hair, hella facial hair, but Bruce also has just like the facial structure of like an older man.
But
And I don't think
it's either this or he gets James Bond because he's up for that too.
I can see him James Bond as fuck. I can see that for sure.
But now that I'm looking at these pictures, he low key
He looked like Bruce. I'm not saying he don't. He just like a much younger Bruce. He looks younger than
David Corn
he
Sweat.
looks way younger than
I
yeah,
mean,
and I don't think I'm
Not
with
David
that.
Corn Sweat. Freaking what's his name?
Robert.
Robert Patterson.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think
How
Robert
old is
Pattinson
this
and
nigga?
David Cornsweet look the perfect age, like to be next to each other, but I don't think Jacob Elordi would look right next to
If they're
David.
trying to do Batman Brave and the Bold, this nigga look too young to have a few kids.
Yeah,
Like
that's
if
a
anything, he's giving Nightwing right now.
shit. I would say Jason, but I get what you mean. Yeah,
I feel like they all kind of have that like white guy look though.
they do. They do. Like all three of them are damn near interchangeable, low key. Like for the look, Bruce, Nightwing, and Jason.
You
I
just have
think
to
they're all
move.
meant to look just alike too, though.
It's just like the age, time scale, and shit.
Speaking of, do you pay attention to the comics? Have you been
Yeah,
seeing that? The
I saw that
DCKO
nigga
shit?
Captain Adam just got blown to smithereens.
Did you see you've been hearing about like how like everyone in their own little all the Robins in their own universe grow up to be a version of Batman?
Is that what's going on in DCKO?
Yep. Like Peter's traveling from different universes visiting his older sidekicks who come to be Batman later on in their lives. He visited Dick and he seen Dick as Batman. Dick is a good Batman, of course. But this will blow your mind. Jason so far is the best Batman. There hasn't been crime in Gotham in 20 years. And
Mm.
guess what? He hasn't killed nobody to do it.
How you do it?
He did it the Bruce way. He did it better than Bruce. He did Bruce's entire character, life, everything better than him.
So does this take place?
That's crazy.
Is this taking place in situations where the other Robins don't have any other Robin or anything
Yeah,
like
no,
that?
I think they're just standalone Batmans from what we know so far.
So they're just like a situation where they became the main orphan.
Yeah,
XYZ, Bruce
I
dies,
think so.
and time to rock out type shit. Okay.
I think so, yeah. And Jason, from what we've seen
So
so
they gonna do
far,
some
because
weird inverse shit
we
where,
still need to see Tim and Damien. But so
but you know
far,
they.
Jason is the best Batman.
So you know what that tells me? They gonna do some weird inverse shit where like maybe Tim's method just doesn't work because Tim tries to go too political slash too like thought processy with it. And what's the reason
You
behind Dick being a? And can you send pictures of them into the chat as
I
Batman?
got you.
I've seen them as Batman in other iterations. Like I've seen a Damien as Batman like years ago.
It's cool as fuck, bro.
Who has the
It's
best
actually
suit?
cool as hell. Damien for sure.
Oh,
I'll fuck
so
with his suit
you've
heavy.
seen all their suits already?
Hell yeah, hold on, I'm finna show you. Damien hands down as the best suit.
Does Damien
Oh,
got guns?
nope.
Mm.
Jason don't either. Here we go, right here. So this nigga Jason literally solved crime in Gotham, bro. You know how like I don't think you understand how crazy that is. Gotham in 20 years, gang, there hasn't been a crime. Crazy. So top left, Dick, obviously. Right, Jason, obviously. Bottom left, Tim. Bottom right, Damien.
So Damien's gonna be the nigga that low key kills criminals.
He might be, maybe. I don't know. I feel like with the Damien who becomes Batman to kill people is more so like a nightmare. That has never actually came true. Apparently, when with the stories we have gotten of older Damien, he's either the head of the League of Assassins, or when if he is Batman, he's actually a pretty good Batman.
Unironically, Tim got a pretty cool suit.
Tim definitely went for Bruce's like classic look a lot more. You know, the bright colors, the very heroic looking fashion.
Hmm.
I I mean, it's all right. It's definitely my least favorite out of all of them,
I mean,
but
that's
I
kind of
think
how
it's
I
all right.
imagine it going though. It's like Bruce is gonna
For
retire.
Tim,
No, no,
yeah.
no. I'm saying like
Oh,
Bruce is gonna retire, and then one of them is just gonna keep being Batman for the time being.
logically, it would be Dick Grayson. If we're talking about main continuity, of course, it's Dick Grayson. But or no, because Dick doesn't. It'd be Damien Loki
You don't think
once
Tim?
he hit that age. I don't think Tim. No, I don't. Think because Damien's in the picture. No, it won't be him. It won't be Tim.
Okay.
Damien is far more skilled. He's just the only thing Tim has above Damien is like tech. Aside from that, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Damien's
I don't
smoking
want.
Tim in every other category.
I feel like it'll be unfair if they just automatically say Damien has the worst Gotham, though. If that's what they're doing with this, because I feel like you're basing
Well, I
that
don't
off
know.
of a if they say he has the worst Gotham, that's basing it off of a 14-year-old version of him, and not like all the others are 18 and above.
Well, see, this version of Damien right here, he's older. This is a grown man Damien we looking at.
No, no, I'm saying like based off like the mental. You know what I mean? Like if they're
Oh,
if they're
oh,
basing like Damien's gonna have a fucked up Gotham based off the fact that this is just how he is as a kid, I'm like, come on,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I agree.
They need
That
to
is
write
fucked
that
up.
this nigga has genuinely matured. Like if
He has definitely for sure though, and yeah, I
sorry,
just think that topic hasn't been brought up again since he's been like grown up. You know.
mm,
But I don't know. I find it interesting that Jason, the most hated Robin, hated sidekick, the one that got voted to die, the one who came back to life and was killing people, basically the black sheep of the brothers of the family,
so
ends up being the best Batman.
what happens to Dick's Gotham?
It's just Gotham, bro. It ain't really no different from Bruce. He's still fighting crime and stuff, and you know he just be. But I think the thing that separates him, you gotta remember, Dick was also he was always way too kind,
Mm.
and that's where he was always way too kind and gullible, and I feel like that's probably where his Batman lacks. He's too bright of a hero. He doesn't have like that fear that comes with the mantle, because that's a big part of the mantle is fear. Dick doesn't carry that like how Jason does. Jason has the fear. See,
Well,
this is the cool
Jason's
thing.
one
Oh
thing
shit! Excuse me.
I'm noticing with Jason off rip is like his is more tethered. Like his gives the idea of like still running the vigilante sort of thing, while like
Yeah.
I'm looking at him and I'm like, this nigga got LED bat fucking gauntlets. I'm like, all right, like you
Like,
need yellow LEDs on your shit, bro. As the
you know what, bro? If I'm being honest, because Tim and Damien came, oh shit, Tim and Damien came
bless
out
you.
yet. Thank you. I could see Tim being this nigga low key probably built like some robots to watch over Gotham and crime for him. He probably
Uh,
saw crime that way. How much you want to bet though, bro?
I can see.
That's
Okay,
him.
if that's him and he's wearing the lighter blue, right?
Yeah, that's him.
He might be the Batman that's in like full collaboration with the Justice League, like letting them all
Right, right,
in
right.
on.
Very team oriented. That's what I'm saying. Like when he not around in Gotham, he probably has robots roaming the city.
I
That
don't
I
like
could
that.
see him doing that. He's smart enough to do that though. But that's the tech savvy nigga he is. He probably got satellites built all around that bitch. He probably took the tech side that Bruce should have did to a whole nother level. Because you gotta think, bro, when Bruce not in Gotham, he has no way of knowing what's going on in Gotham unless he's there. Or unless Alfred call him. But think about it, bro. This is probably a Tim with no Alfred. We don't know nothing yet, but I'm just throwing out assumptions. No Alfred, no help in Gotham. So what are you gonna do? He gonna build shit to help him to notify him what's really going on. Like
He's
you said,
also
he's
the
probably the
skinniest.
super bright version of Batman. He's probably with the league a lot.
Yeah, he's the skinniest for sure.
Oh yeah, hands down, hands down. Like that's not even close. Yeah, he definitely is. He's the smallest. But I could see him being the engineering one, the one that built a whole bunch of shit to help him out with his journey of being Batman. I could see it.
Yeah, because I'm almost looking
But
at his shit. His shit looks more exosuity.
yeah,
While like oh well, no, Damien's is very form fitting. Jason has more armor,
yeah.
and then Dick he kind of goes for more of the like light
It just
armor.
looks like a yeah, like a lighter armor so he can still do his acrobatics.
Yeah, like he doesn't want no armor on anywhere else other than like or
His hands
weapons
and feet.
really. Yeah.
And I think like I said, I just think it's interesting that Jason ended up being the one to solve the crime thing in Gotham. Like I said, considering all those things I just named about him and what people think of him, he ended up being the best version of Bruce. But
Yeah.
see, that also didn't come too much of a surprise to me because one, I feel like for the past 20 years, niggas have been bashing Jason way too harshly, all because of Dick Grayson. And that's what anybody that comes after the first, right? Like Dick Grayson's the golden boy, he's the most favorited, he's the first son, he's the most loved. So of course, anybody after him, or not anybody after him, but the very next one in line after him will be the most hated.
Yeah.
And you could even look at them like the Ninja Turtles. That's how niggas treat Raphael too, bro. Like, look at Leo,
I
the
think
perfect student, the perfect son, perfect fighter, all of that. But then when Raph want to do something in his own way, it's looked at as like the worst thing ever. They're basically the same.
I think Jay.
They
I
mirror each
mean,
other.
I think the way Damien might run Gotham is that he's gonna have different like League of Shadow organizations implanted into Gotham.
I can see
Like
that,
essentially the role that the Court of Owls plays, he's gonna flush that out and just take up what they got going.
but in a more positive light, of course.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be league oriented. I can see that, and I'm cool with that.
I can see him like
I'm
saying
cool with that.
fuck a Justice League too, honestly.
Yeah.
I think Dick and Tim are still gonna be in the Justice League. Jason and Damien, I don't know.
Apparently, Jason built like this like dome around Gotham.
Oh, I didn't even
Like
know
I think
Jason was technology forwarded.
he probably not. He probably but like a dome, he could probably do that at least, you know. I mean, he is the nigga that figured out all the weaknesses in the bat suit. You know what I'm saying? And got Bruce with it.
Yeah.
But you
So
know, he not stupid, is what I'm
pro-
trying to say.
he probably dismantled that criminal shit from within.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he probably closed Gotham off from the world, dismantled that shit, solved crime for 20 years, and then yeah, that's right how he did it. But they said he ain't killed nobody either.
Do any of them
It's
have a
just
rock?
yeah, a Robin. Nah, as far as I know, I don't think so.
Mm.
At least not Dick and Jason. I don't think no.
Who you think's winning in a fight to the death between all these Batmans?
Damien. I think he's the most. It's been said that like See, solving crime is one thing, but being an exponential fighter is another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they're two completely different things. Like I definitely think, well, they kind of confirmed it. Jason is the better crime fighter out of all of them, but I think Damien is the best
One on one.
fighter, one-on-one combatant fighter out of all of them. Yeah, that is, bro. It's been said way too many times, unless they decide to change that when they show his version of Batman, that an older Damien far exceeds whatever Bruce peak is. That's been a thing. When he appeared in the Batman Beyond comics recently and he whooped Terry, that nigga Bruce straight out said like this nigga Damien is far better than what I ever was at my peak right now. Like as like an adult Damien is way better than Bruce ever was. So yeah, I think Damien is the better 1v1 combatant. I think he's whooping Bruce in the ones. I think he's whooping all of the other Bat family members in the ones. Probably with the exception of what's her name's not spoiler. Orphan.
Mm.
Orphan is the only one you could probably make that argument. Like she might
it
give Damien some go. But even then I still think Damien winning.
it'll be cool to see a future where Barbara grows up to become Batwoman.
That would be cool. But I think for this thing they kind of focused on the four brothers. And they kind of left the girls out of it. But I think of Batwoman Gotham would have been really fucking cool to see, or Batgirl, because Batwoman's what's her name?
Yeah, like she gives me vibes like she'll be very Dick and Tammy and Dick and Tim combo.
I think she would be working with the police force a lot more though. Essentially, because she'll use her connections with the police. Her being a Gordon would heavily play into her role as the hero
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that they all take a different path on how they do it. At least that's what it's looking like so far with the first two. Like Dick is more so he's kind of like in the middle of everything. He's moving on his own sometimes. He'll work with others sometimes. Like, he doing everything he can, taking
Oh, they
pieces
said he's
little by
working with
little
people.
to solve Gotham. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he's still working with other heroes. And he's taking like pieces and pieces to like work with others to solve Gotham and, just do it the way he envisions. Jason is the more so solo route. He's gonna do whatever he can. He's gonna do it the way he think is only right. And obviously, I'm still surprised that he didn't kill nobody to do it, but I'm loving that he didn't have to. They like that's peak Batman. And then Tim, I'm assuming, like I said, bro, you may not like it, but I can see him being in tech savvy wanting to build a whole bunch of shit to help him out with crime. And I like your theory of Damien might end up being the Court of Owls, but league fashioned in a good light type of thing. And I think that'd be really cool too.
I can see
So they
Tim.
all got their own different ways of doing it.
I can see Tim's issue being like the fact that he is so technology focused means that he's missing a lot as well, though.
That might be his flaw.
Or like the city
I'm
starts to
sure I'm sure
feel
Jason had a
almost.
flaw too. I didn't read the Jason one. I only seen it, but I'm sure he had a flaw too. I'm sure he had some flaws.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, Gotham being in a fucking dome. That probably is the flaw.
Yeah, I can't imagine a lot of
Closing off
people
Gotham
loving
from the
that.
rest of the world. Yeah. He solved crime. He just has to do it in a very closed off way.
Let me see what people on Reddit are saying about it. Oh my god, he put these niggas in the other dome.
Oh, the criminals?
No, he put them niggas they put this nigga into freaking the shit that what's it called used to have. You know what I'm saying? Uh Joker's old shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the Red Hood Dome. Yeah. Yeah, bro. He put him in that. Bro, yeah, I never say he was not a psycho. He definitely still is. He's definitely still traumatized. Yeah, that's what he did.
Oh my god, I'm quickly reading over this. Batman always thought I learned. That was his nightmare. No, I gave the thing I leaned from watching Bruce was how to be alone and just take and just be like him. That was my destiny. Okay. Yeah, so he just went hella solo.
Yeah, bury him with his
Oh,
own.
when Bruce asks what happened to the city, Jason reveals that Joker essentially nuked Gotham with Joker gas. While most of the population was evacuated, Jason stayed behind to keep the gas contained and isolated. The result is a Ghost City quarantine zone, with Gotham sealed off from the world and the Red Hood Batman serving as the unflinching keeper and last line of containment. Um,
That nigga's the goat.
nigga, Batman, nigga, Gotham is ruined. What?
That's true. Gotham is in the gas, but I think that's why he built the dome, right?
Yeah, but no, like, but yeah, but that nigga let Joker fuck the city.
Wait, what you mean? Oh, like Joker got the bomb off?
Yeah. Let's see. Future Batman. I'm trying to see. Dick Grayson's got them. Let me see. I'm just looking into all of their Gothams. Oh, they say he's too trusting.
Yeah, that's his flaw. He's too gullible.
Oh, and Dick has multiple Robins all alive.
Oh, he do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that.
Dick sends his Robins after Bruce, and the older Batman manages to easily dispatch all of them. Bruce Gillibly.
Oh, okay, I do remember seeing that. Okay, yeah. I thought that was something else. Okay, those are his Robins? That's cool.
Bruce insults the training Dick has given them, causing Dick to step in and fight the elder Batman himself. The two Dark Knights fight. While Bruce gives it his all, Dick is younger, stronger, and more agile, giving him a serious advantage. Over Bruce, who actually admits that Dick is a better Batman than him, Bruce decides to end the fight and extends a hand to his former sidekick. Damn, why is he getting whooped by all of them while they're Batman? Oh,
Because they're supposed to be.
that, however, turns out to be a trick as Bruce immediately dishes out a punch that lands squarely on Dick's jaw. Batman points out that as good as Batman as Dick is, he's simply too trusting. Damn.
There you go.
Of course, the Grayson that Batman has been fighting this whole issue isn't the Nightwing that Batman knows, but Bruce recognizes that the trust Nightwing has for people is something that can be used against him. Interesting. So he's not washed, but at least his shit is okay though.
Who? Uh,
Gotham.
who? Dick? Yeah, like I said, his Gotham isn't no different from Bruce's. From what I heard, like it's just I don't know. He just got more sidekicks, I guess. Yeah.
So in this one, Bruce accidentally killed Tim, Jason, and Damien. And Dick has an army of Robins that hang on to his every word.
Wait,
Damn.
he killed them?
He fucked up.
Oh, that's crazy.
Washed
Damn.
their
So
ass.
Joker nuked that bitch, and then he evacuated niggas, and now it's a quarantine zone. No, but it don't say that he evacuated. Like everybody didn't leave. There's still some people there.
His Robins actually look cool.
No, they look cool as hell. The nigga with the sword and the nigga with the yeah, no, that shit look hard.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah,
Oh my god, why is his Robins kind of raw? It's the bat who fell. The OG. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's a little corny.
Corny
Yeah, bro.
is bigger than corny.
The OG. Like, all right, bro. All right,
Dang,
bro.
bro. You just
All
get.
right, bro. Bro, you laughing because you know I'm right, bro. Like, all right, bro. We hear you, bro. Okay.
Oh well, they just do it to us.
Bro, this nigga shooting Robin. Bro, this nigga shooting Robin symbol bullets at this nigga, bro. What are we talking about, bro?
That boy ain't put in no work.
Oh my god.
Bro, the OG is crazy. Well, I'm gonna let it. But that's the thing. That's one of those you gotta let it slide because it's so slight that it's like
Nah. Cause why they got the niggas saying it, bro?
the OG is y'all word, but nah, but it's not like that. But it's
Well, bro, comic book niggas who be writing comic books, bro. They gotta know what they.
nah, they do. Don't forget Hammer Time.
Oh my god.
They be playing in our faces.
Oh my god, bro.
Like niggas made videos about this shit.
Bro, niggas in comic books is the most hilarious but corny shit I have ever seen, bro.
They did not have to say the OG.
Actually stupid.
I don't want to see no more black comic book characters if they gonna keep doing this. Like, why couldn't he? Why couldn't he have said like, "Let's go" or something? Like, you know. But he had to say the OG, right?
Yeah, bro. The OG. Like, bro, you ain't have to say that. You could just stay silent and got on his ass or something, bro.
Got a whole mask on. Man, hopefully Tim. Yeah, of course Dick got the racist Robin. I'm not surprised.
Bro, I'll tell you, Tim Young, bro, he probably don't got no Robin. He probably got robots. I'm telling you, just be prepared for it, bro.
Yeah, we gotta see how that shit look. But we had like an hour 57, so we can stop here.
All
All
right,
right.
but
Bet. This has been episode 14 of the Weebinati Podcast. This has been Tine and Greed, and I'll see y'all later. We move.